Well, hi, Geminis. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what Geminis can expect coming in and what they can expect going out of their lives. And any advice from the universe is so welcome for our Geminis. Put that back up there. For our Geminis, please. Whoa. Okay. Let's see what we have here, Geminis. I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading that won't resonate with everyone. You can take from the reading what does resonate. You can check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, and you can find that online many websites. Or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. And I am actually running a special for $20 for a reading, a two-part reading with a little bit more than what you're going to see here. So, $25 for a three-part reading. That's my normal. And I do a lot of private readings. So, Gemini, the overall energy here of your reading is the Fool. This is living in the moment. This is fun. This is throwing caution to the wind, taking a leap of faith. But what happens in the Fool's energy is you usually find yourself coming to the edge of a cliff and starting to pull your head out of the clouds and start to look towards the future rather than living in the moment. And if you're with somebody, it doesn't usually happen at the same time. So the Fool is the energy that this reading is going to talk about. And we're going to find out why. Up here in your highest, there you go. Up here in your highest energy is a Page of Pentacles. There you are looking at the Pentacle. Looking at the future. Security, stability, commitment. I mean, these are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. So it looks like you are coming out of the energy of the Fool with somebody and starting to look towards a future or wanting a future. I have the Five of Pentacles next to the Page of Pentacles and right above the Fool. So, yeah, it feels like you're feeling kind of rejected. I think you wanted a commitment or you wanted to go anything, go steady, you wanted to feel secure in this relationship. But they left you feeling out in the cold. And I don't think it is something that they were ready for. Just what I was saying in the beginning. It's kind of, you know, they might have even ghosted you for some of you. But I think it's mostly, for most of you, is they weren't ready, and it kind of leaves you feeling alone. Next to the Five of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, you were in this relationship for a while before you wanted a commitment or to, you know, solidify it. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the whole deck. It looks like the horse is just standing there looking out over the horizon, but one foot is barely in front of the other. It's moving at a very slow pace. It's bringing that pentacle, but very slowly. It may or may not even reach you this lifetime with this relationship. So let me just keep reading. I have the Six of Swords under the Page of Pentacles and next to the Fool. Looks like you're moving away from this energy. You're moving away from rocky waters, which is, you know, this whole scenario of them not being on the same page with you. And it's like the more swords that you pick up, and swords are about truth and clarity, the further you can get across that lake. And you're trying to get to the other side where it's much more peaceful, much more calm. And that's where you're headed. So you are moving forward. It's kind of slow, not as slow as the Knight of Pentacles, but you're doing it, and it comes through truth and clarity, getting to the bottom of things. I have the Eight of Cups next to the Fool and under the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you are turning your back on this relationship because they do not want to commit. And you're like, I'll find somebody who wants to commit. I'm not going to stay in this fool's energy for the rest of my life. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this reading. So if this is your reading, it's resonating. And we can take a deeper look too, more personal if you want to. I have the King of Pentacles right under the Six of Swords. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But there you are. You're really focused on that pentacle. Where is it? You want a secure and stable relationship. You want them to be committable, available, grounded, secure, and very mature thinking you are. The kings and queens are very mature thinking. And now that's what you're doing. So you're moving forward from the Fool's energy. I don't think they are, and I think that's why. I feel you moving forward on your own at this point of the reading. I do have a lot of conversations going on, back and forth with your person, but your person here that you're walking away from is stubborn. I have the Emperor. This is the card for Aries, just the card. But the energy of it is stubbornness. It's like not budging. It's seeing things their way. Sometimes it's their way or the highway. They're very, they make up their minds like, I'm never going to be in a relationship again. And they, try and change their mind from that is very, very difficult. It can be done, but, like I say, they're going to be very slow to come around if they do, okay? So you keep having these conversations. Like, why? Don't you feel it? I mean, do you want to live the rest of your life? Do you want to die alone? What's the deal here? Don't we have a fun and spent a lot of time together and all these cups of love, and you're thinking of walking away from it. Don't you love me? Let's see where this is going. Well, you're definitely moving forward. There is no doubt about it. I don't know if that Emperor, I don't know if they're going to change their mind. Let's see what else comes out here. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so I have the Nine of Pentacles here next to the Knight of Pentacles. This is also Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but this is in your energy. This is you. You are stable, you're secure, you're self-assured. You probably have your own place, your own car, and you want to share your pentacles with somebody. And it's like you wanted to share it with this other person, and they're like, they got one foot in the door and one out all the time because they're living in the moment and they like it that way. But here you are. This is you and this is what you need. And what we have is the universe on the other side of the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So the wheel is turning and it's pulling you with it. And so you can feel the pushing, the pulling, the whispering in your ear about moving forward. Will for the better. And it's always for your better when the universe is involved. And it's trying to move you, and it will move you into a new life cycle. We got the World here, a whole new life cycle. So, I have a feeling you're going to leave this person behind by looking at these other cards. I have a feeling you try to work it out. I have a feeling they're so darn stubborn and fixed-headed, just bullheaded, that they're not, male or female, going to budge. I have the Three of Pentacles under the Ten of Swords and next to the Emperor. I think they want to keep dating, and it's those pentacles. I mean, it's like, this is a black card, and I think they want to see other people, and they just do not want to get tied down. I have the Five of Cups next to the Three of Pentacles. Well, I skipped over the Ten of Swords, didn't I? I have the Ten of Swords. What does it matter with me? I have the Ten of Swords under the Nine of Pentacles and right next to the Eight of Cups. Well, the end of the pain, the end of the sorrow, it comes from all this truth and clarity. And you're going to get all this through these conversations that you're having with Aries. It's going to put an end to things. You're going to put an end to things. The universe is putting an end to things. I think you're going to walk away from this relationship. You've waited and waited and waited for this relationship to come to fruition. And it's been a long time. And you're very bored, and you're just giving up. I'm waiting. So the wheel is trying to help you move forward into this new life cycle. I have the Queen of Cups under the World and right next to the Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups, this is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in someone's chart here around this reading. But this is the only cup in the deck with a lid on it, and there's little windows all the way around that cup. So your mind is on the love. It's like you have questions about love. Like, if they love me, why won't they move forward with me? You know? And you might even be questioning your own feelings about this relationship, on whether you really truly love them. But love is on your mind. And I think love is in their new life cycle. And if you're looking for love, I think that's why the universe is trying to move you forward, because I just don't feel like this person is willing to commit. Now we're down to the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to keep dating. They want to keep seeing other people. And this is, you know, what's standing in the way of them committing. They've kind of made up their mind, and they're just not going to change it. Right next to the Three of Pentacles, I have the Five of Cups. You're very disappointed. Go from the Three of Pentacles to the Five of Cups, and there's 3 spilt cups, but there's hope and love right behind this figure, and it's under that Seven of Pentacles. So you're very disappointed in how this relationship ended up. There's things that you want to say. You do get things off your chest. This is the Page of Wands. You're holding onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and you make a declaration to them like, well, I'm sorry. I need to find somebody who wants to have a future with me. I need to move forward. If you're just, you know, want to stay in the energy of the Fool, you need more from a relationship than what they're willing to offer. Wow. Well, at least we know that the Wheel of Fortune is here. You're moving forward for your better, okay, into a new life cycle. Wow, from this very stubborn person. They're just unwavering, you know. Let me shuffle these a little bit more. And then if one pops out, we'll take it. Otherwise, we're just going to cut. These are your guardian angel and spirit guide cards. I want to see what they have to say about this reading. Okay. Let's pull out a card. Put my glasses on for Geminis. Let's see what they have to say here. I think it's down here. This is the card of 2 of Action. So I'm going to read it to you. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. That's what we're talking about here and here. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. Wow. Wow. So, Geminis, this is your reading from Universal Guidance Tarot. Thank you for watching. And I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver this message.